Hi guys, it's week 27 of the English Premier League and our wonderful punditry team have got you covered with all 10 score predictions from the weekend's action. While I've got your attention, if you do enjoy this video, please like, subscribe and share the content with your friends. It will really mean a lot to us. If you're feeling really brave, why not pop your score predictions in the comments below. Here's Laura to get you started with Bournemouth v Liverpool. Enjoy guys.
Bournemouth took Arsenal to the limit and gutted that they didn't come away from anything in that game with a last-minute win by Arsenal. Bournemouth ain't laying down though. Most people still expect them to go down, and if they lose, which they will, this game, the Fury will be strengthened. Liverpool put on a show, smashing Man United 7-0. Great result and performance. They're going to be the strong faves here. I expect them to dominate the ball and take all the chances for sure. But Bournemouth will huff and puff and they'll try their best, but Liverpool are going to be too strong for them here. Liverpool win 4-1.
Brentford are ripe in form. I think it's 12 or 13 games unbeaten now. Everton, I would say can't buy a win, but they've won 2 of their last 5 games since Dyche took charge. And coincidentally, those 2 games have been at home that they've won. Further to the coincidence is that those 2 teams are the same 2 teams that Brentford got draws against. So, yeah. I don't think we'll have the similar game to last year where it was the 3-2. I don't think we'll get that. Everton and Dyche are desperate for points, so they're going to really set up shop. I really hope this isn't a silly loss, but I can see it being a draw. 1-1.
I think they'll be alright with him. I think they'll stay up just about. I think they've got enough. Brighton, on the other hand, got that De Zerbi to replace Potter, and he's moved Brighton on even further where Potter took him. They're not missing Potter at all at the moment. Fair play to him. They're absolutely flying at the moment. There's no reason why they can't get one of the lower European spots. Leeds say they're in a relegation battle. They need to get any point they can get. I'm sure being at home they want 3 points, but even a point to do them at the minute. But I can't see it happening. I just think the way the teams are in form at the minute, the way Brighton set up, Leeds do concede goals. So I'm going to go Brighton win here. I know they'll be favourites. I don't really back favourites that often. I've got to go something different. I'm going to go for Brighton today, 3-1.
Leicester v Chelsea. Chelsea coming off a good week of results, beating Leeds 1-0 at home and getting through against Dortmund, albeit we had to sit back and defend, but we'll take it. We're through to the quarterfinals and we're in a bit of confidence now, and the fans really got behind the team, which is great to see. So hopefully we can kick on here. Obviously Champions League is going to be on our forefront mind now. Going to Leicester, the King Power, they're not on great form. Brendan Rodgers once again is in a lot of trouble. Could possibly be the next manager to be sacked. But I'm still not convinced of Chelsea as yet, so I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. A very entertaining game, on his even. I'm going to go for Maddison Iheanacho to score for Leicester. I'm going to go for João Felix and Raheem Sterling for Chelsea. So the final score, the King Power, Leicester 2, Chelsea 2.
As prediction for the game, I can't see Tottenham losing. I really can't. I think Tottenham will win this quite comfortably, really. I think they will turn up for the game, and I think it could be 3-0. Forest, they are in a desperate state. As I said, the last 2 games really is a highlight of their season. They against Everton and their previous game, which they lost to I think West Ham 4-0. Those are the games where they needed to have got more than just that 1 point. So I think the Forest are going to continue on that slippery slope back down towards the relegation zone. So summing up, Tottenham 3-0 victory.
Crystal Palace versus Manchester City, and as well as we've done recently against City, causing a few upsets here and there, We did have a 2-0 lead in the reverse fixture and then got spanked 4-2 in the second half. We have not registered a win in 2023. I see that continuing. Man City, they've turned around their problems. We are far too defensive and negative with Pat at the moment. He's not going on the front foot, and when we do get a lead, he sits back and defends, and then we concede and draw. This game, we'll sit and look for a 0-0. City will be too good for us, and they'll win this very convincingly. 3-0, stroll in the park.
Fulham versus Arsenal, 2 p.m. kick-off on Sunday. Start with the home team. Fulham have had a good year. You know, they've proved a lot of people wrong. They're in the top 10. They've got an opportunity for Europe. You know, I'm not sure that this will be a long-term fix for them, but right now they're doing well. They've got some good players. They do beat what's in front of them. They beat the teams they should be beating. But they don't have the best record against the big six. The only one they beat was Chelsea when they had 10 men. But, you know, they're going to be a tough challenge at Craven Cottage. Obviously, they're playing Arsenal, my team, top of the league. Need to keep going, need to keep winning. You know, we can look at the negatives and the positives against Bournemouth. Negative being that it's Bournemouth. We should have won that easily. Positive being we came back, showing mentality all the way, so to the end. So I think we're going to carry on here. I think we'll have a fast start. I think it'll be very similar to the Leicester game. I think we seem to play better when there's a bit less pressure with the home crowd. That makes sense. I think we're going to put another show on and win this one quite easily. There will be a bit of pressure, but Arsenal will win this one 2-0.
Manchester United versus Southampton. Last Premier League fixture didn't go too well for United. Hammering by Liverpool. Everyone's saying 7-up to me whenever they see me. However, this match, I feel very sorry for Southampton. They're not in the best place at the moment. It's looking like they might be going down. One of the strong contenders to be going down. United at home, I think this is just going to be an annihilation, I think. However, I still think it won't be a big margin, but we will be winning very comfortably. And I can see the final score, Manchester United 3, Southampton 0.
West Ham, Aston Villa. Villa, obviously not doing too bad in the league, 11th place. West Ham just above the relegation zone. And they really need a victory. Moyes needs it. He's under increasing pressure. I can see this being an entertaining game, even though nervy on West Ham's part. I do still think they're a good side. And I think they'll be okay. Villa will probably stay where they are this year, but they'll win some games, they'll lose some games. I think it's all about next year, them breaking into the top 8. But right now, they're going to be a hard team to beat. West Ham need it a bit more, though. With that being said, I think this could be a draw. I'm going to say 2-2.
So let's look at Newcastle versus Wolves this weekend. Got to give credit to Wolves and their manager. I think he's actually turned things around for them. Got a good result against Spurs the weekend. I'd probably go as far as saying that Wolves are probably going to be safe now. As they're definitely doing better than the teams around them. Newcastle, on the other hand, yes, are still sitting in the top 6, but you can't hide the fact that we're struggling. We're making loads of chances, but for some reason we just can't convert them. I think Hal probably needs to tweak the team with what limited changes he can possibly make to the team. I definitely think the team is starting to get tired now, considering we don't have a great squad depth at the minute. With all that being said, we're at home. I'd probably give us a slight advantage, but I wouldn't be surprised to see this a 1-1 draw.